Yeah, hi guys. Sorry, this video is going to be a little bit shaky. I'm just holding the camera and I'm not using the stand now, so it's going to be a little bit shaky. It's just a very quick video. My feedback on Ife, Ajagba, and Bakole. Very lovely fights. Very lovely fights. I will give you my thoughts about it. But first, I think it's very important that we match the weights of fighters. That's my only the major thing I want to say about the fight. We had a very skinny heavyweight and a very big heavyweight. It was a mismatch. I feel it was a mismatch. When you put um, Ajagba, a skinny, muscular guy, uh, you know, a very fit, streamlined um, physique, with that of I think Ajagba was weighing 240, and then you put him up against a guy who was weighing 290, 299. That's a mismatch. That's a mismatch. So I feel we should do more about matching fighters. When you don't match fighters, it's going to make one feel silly, you know, and then the other will just keep bullying the other. That was exactly what we saw with the fight of Bakole and Ajagba. Bakole kept bullying him, and Ajagba, being a more athletic fighter, was just stealing points, was just grabbing the points. And the only time we could see Bakole trying to just bully him and throw power punches, and bully the guy because he was a bigger guy. And then that was how he got maybe his own points, because of his aggressiveness, I guess. So that was a deception. He was able to deceive the referees with that aggression. Okay, so now my analysis about the fight. Very interesting fight, and honestly, I want to say a big kudos to Ife Ajagba. I thought he was a dull boxer. You know, I see Ajagba to be a little bit dull, but he proved me wrong in the fight. He was very, very smart, light on his feet, and he was, it was just slimy. It was slimy. It reminds me of the fight between Anthony Joshua and Andy Reid, something close to that. And so we should give Ajagba his thumbs up. He deserves it. Who's the winner of the fight? Yeah, Ajagba. Ajagba had more scoring points, more jabs, more power punches. I tell you, if you doubt it, go and watch that fight again. Ajagba won more rounds. The only time Bakole seemed to do something was whenever he has a God of War outburst, Bwah! And then that was the only time we really saw Bakole in action, and Bakole was getting so tired. So both guys really need to work on their conditioning. We saw at the later rounds, those was just 10 rounds, and they were fatigued. They were fatigued. Bakole at the time, I think in round 7, 8, Bakole was so tired. He was extremely tired. He was just in there, you know. So that's my take about the fight. It was very clean. We didn't see a lot of rough punching, rough fights. And all that was a very clean fight. Very clean. Those guys were actually very matured. The game was okay. Okay, but I feel it was a mismatch. So if we're having a part two of a rematch, if we're having a rematch, then um, there should be some benchmark for weight. So Bakoli has to come down and then meet up with the weight class of Ife. So it doesn't look like a mismatch. It doesn't look like one fighter is having so much advantage over the other. Alright, so I just said this is a quick one. I just wanted to just give my opinion about the fight. See you guys.